what is heaven? And how do we go there? Is it a place? Is it a dimension? Is it a state of consciousness? Do we have to pass on to enter heaven? Or can we do it even now? So when we meditate, we're passing through the time and space. We're passing through the past and the future. And our mind is usually living in the past or the future. So we can recognize that most of the activity in our mind is either remembering the past or imagining and thinking about the future. You know, what are we gonna do in the evening? What dinner will we cook? What is waiting for us tomorrow? So our mind is usually caught up in the past or the future. We can even visualize that the past is a stream from the left and the future is the stream to the right. And where is the present moment? The present moment is here. It is the vertical dimension of you, which is neither in the past nor in the future. It is in the present. So when we think about living in the present moment, we say, yeah, let me do what I love. Let me just enjoy life. And that is beautiful, to enjoy life. But to enter the true present moment, it is to go beyond our mind, beyond the past and future. And the moment we meditate, we can feel that everything is fading away when we come into a deeper meditation. And suddenly we forget everything. We forget even to think. And then arises the inner peace. When the mind is completely empty, there arises the inner peace. Everything is perfect. A moment of true perfection, presence, peacefulness. And that moment, you are fully present and your heart is in heaven. So the heaven is always within us. When our attention goes away from the thinking mind, into the space beyond the mind suddenly stops, or we can simply witness what is happening inside our mind. And whatever we witness, we should stay neutral. We should allow our mind to do what it needs to do. We simply witness. The moment that the mind truly stops, a burst of light suddenly shines through. So that is the opening of consciousness. It can happen in an instant. It actually doesn't need time. It is so quick, so instant, it is beyond time. So if you simply allow your thoughts to be here, your emotions to be here, your energies to be here, you enter the present moment. And the moment you are truly present, you are in heaven. You are spreading your roots in the heavenly place inside you. So during the meditation, sometimes we just step a little step in the present moment and we come back to the mind. So we just taste it. How does it feel to be fully present? And as we practice remaining beyond the mind, just allowing it to be in front of you, just seeing it clearly, we are rooting ourselves deeper and deeper in the present moment. The present moment is also depicted as a tree of life, or the flower of life. And this tree and this flower keeps on growing and growing and growing, until one day we find that we are fully established in the present moment, as well as being fully here. So in many traditions, in Buddhist, in Hindu, even Christianity, they speak about the heavenly places, the divine places. We can enter these places. We try to stay there. But we should keep on observing, keep on seeing, just seeing all this beauty, never attaching. Many times we experience something beautiful and we want to repeat it. We want to keep it longer. But if you want to stay there, you have to let it go first. And when we meditate, we simply allow everything to come forward. We allow all experiences to come forward. And we keep on seeing neutrally, without attachment, without desire, just keeping our focus on the pure light of consciousness. And the consciousness then flowers. The tree of presence flowers. The flower of life blossoms. And we root and root more and more deeply within the pure consciousness. So heaven is a place inside us. It is open to everybody. Everyone is welcome. It is our birthright. It is where we come from. It is where we return to. With the deepening of presence, we become fully established in heaven on earth. Because the light of consciousness shines through. So every moment we can experience as the heaven on earth. We should never think of, I will get there next life, or I need to die before I get there, or I want to go there and I don't want to come back. It happens so many times that we experience and we don't want to come back. Let me stay there. But when we allow, when we let go, we open our hearts truly. We cleanse the desire and attachment from our heart. And therefore we attain the true heaven, which never goes, which never disappears. And it is always here. So this is a journey of flowering of consciousness into the pure state of enlightenment, of nirvana. And we have to keep our eyes focused on the pure seeing, on that which sees and not on that which appears. That which appears is impermanent. It appears and goes. There is a law of impermanence. Everything changes. So if we try to attach to it, it changes. We can't keep it. But if we keep our eyes focused on the pure seeing, then we attain the true heaven. We return to our most natural state of being. So it is more of allowing, accepting, surrendering and merging, rather than achieving, doing, or putting a lot of effort. The wise master will always tell, come, sit down, let's find it. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do anything. Just come, sit down, and let's find what is already inside you. Let's explore it together. Let's dive deeply into your beingness. Let's bring forward this light of consciousness. So that is an open invitation for everyone to return home, to open your heart, your mind, your soul, your consciousness fully. That is the journey to the pure self. Many times, however, I find that people like camping. They experience the awakening and they say, I found it. They say, I've got it. But then it goes. Many times we feel even the most serene energies, the most blissful energies. And we say, I attained it, I got it. I experienced the bliss. And later it disappears. So that is the impermanence. So remember that the true consciousness, the true heaven, never disappears. It is the real, the true reality which never disappears, which cannot fool us, which cannot trick us. So we should be aware of the mind, what it produces, and always remember to remain in the place of the seeing, of the pure seeing. Just a little exercise even now, just for a moment. Become aware of your thoughts. Just for a moment, say, let me see what my mind is thinking. Just let me see what my mind is thinking. And that instant, the mind stops. When you place your awareness on your mind, it stops. When the thoughts reappear, remember to ask the same question. What is my mind thinking now? This is a little exercise. And it helps to recognize that we are the one which is always aware. We are the one which always sees. So therefore, it is a welcoming to your true home. It is a welcoming even beyond spirituality into a non-dual awareness.